All right, how is everyone doing? I'm Rich Celenza. Thanks for checking out my channel. I'm actually in Glendale Heights, Illinois, which is very close to Bloomingdale. It's right off Army Trail Road. Not sure if you're familiar with this area. It's also near Schaumburg, isn't too far. A lot of people go to Woodfield Mall, and there's also like Itasca. So anyways, this LA Fitness has been revamped. It used to be a Bally that I used to come to all the time in the old days, but a couple years ago they revamped the entire thing. I've been here a couple times since then, so I'm going to kind of go inside there, show you what it looks like. And if you're ever in this area again, there's like a Bono Beef. I think they took down the Starbucks, Steak and Shake, Home Depot. So this is a very busy road. I'll give you kind of an idea of what it looks like. All right, let's go inside and check out what this LA Fitness looks like. And I'm also going to be doing something on grips regarding when working out, how important a grip is. All right? All right. All right, here is the gym. I'm probably not going to go in there. It's too loud. Too many people. Jacuzzi looks down. This is basically an identical version of my gym in Windermere. It's an LA Fitness signature gym. It's identical, even down to the smoothie spot, the chairs. And this one, like I said, there was a Bally here. And then they leveled the Bally actually about 5 years ago. Then they reconstructed this. So it might be like 2 to 4 years old, I can't remember. But just like my gym, you got your bicycle area, your cycling in here. Nice cycling room. But I usually like to go up top first a lot of times, give you an aerial shot of what the gym looks like. Stretching room, actually in my gym, in the signature gym, this is a private area for training. This is open for Stairmasters and abs and stretching. So yeah, let's go upstairs. Free weight area. There we go. They got a very small personal training area here, which I like because it doesn't take up the entire gym. I think a lot of that's a waste. But yeah, this is also very similar to the gym in Castleberry, Florida. I haven't done a video there yet, but yeah, it's a little wider here than my gym up here. This is different. Treads, Matrix, Life Fitness, typical equipment for LA Fitness. Here's some more Stairmasters, Lips, ellipticals. And here's an overhead shot of the dumbbells. Man, I used to come to Bally here 20 years ago when I was filming my film Sore Losers, my first full feature film. I ended up moving to Bloomingdale, which is like a couple miles from here. And this was the gym. I lived right near Stratford Mall, which is a pretty well-known mall over here. But most people go to Woodfield Mall if you've ever been to Illinois. I think Woodfield Mall is the most visited mall in the state of Illinois. And the most visited place actually in Illinois statistically, I think over, Soldier Field, Wrigley Field, downtown. Let's get a closer glance here. All right, here's the gym. It's usually too loud in here. Check it out. Let's hop into the free weight area where I'm going to be the most. I think the dumbbells only go up to 100 last time I was here. Yeah, that's right. I think my gym's a little wider. Right. Oh, there I am, kick it in the ass. All right, I got a cage, Smith, 2 Smiths. Life Fitness, hammer strength for the most part. Got their 4 racquetball rooms, handball. Let's see what they got going on here today. That's the kickboxing, yoga, classes room. Yeah, it's relatively still new here. There's some back. Again, Life Fitness. Typical back stuff. Chest. Fit Fresh. Snare joints. Walk around here. Let's check out some of the, still the bench, or chest, I should say, and shoulders. Yeah, they get a nice amount of equipment here, which is nice. Here's their little personal training area if you come here. So yeah, there you go. Legs. Again, Life Fitness. And we got Matrix too. Freedom Motion and Matrix. There you go. Yeah. They got a sauna here. It's nice, so there you go. And I'm gonna go upstairs and do one quick video to close this out on your grip. So yeah, Glendale Heights, LA Fitness. So what I want to get into very quickly today, if you know anything about me and my videos, I kind of usually, I take a tour through a gym sometimes and then I give you some advice regarding certain things in the gym. So what I want to get into today, is it loud over here? It's loud everywhere in this joint. So what I want to get into today is your grip, how important your grip is. My hands are kind of destroyed. I don't know if you could even see that. All the across the board here and up here and there and on here, but that's from lifting my whole life. But I don't think a lot of people, when they work out, realize how important their grip is. It's extremely important, okay? Especially if you're doing back, if you're curling. I don't even care if you're squatting, you're deadlifting. A lot of people don't get a great grip right before they're gonna start their repetitions or their sets. And that's I can't even explain how important it is, because that's, when you try to put your mind in the muscle, it is so important to not have to worry about your grip. If you're constantly worrying about your grip, right, how much can you be concentrating on the body part you're working on? Think about that. Because a lot of times, let's face it, your grip is giving out, especially if you start going heavy. You need to make sure you have the proper grip. Obviously, you have your breath. But one thing I use is wraps. Grips. Here's a wrap, for instance. I use these my whole life, because the truth is, if you're doing back, say for instance, and that's where I mainly use them. So here we go. My back should be much, much stronger than my grip, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I hope it does, because I'm lifting usually a lot of times a lot of heavy weight, and my grip as I'm going along gets fatigued more and more and more. Not to mention, let's say for instance I'm working out with deadlifts. When you hit a certain mark, or say you're just doing 225, 315 for reps or sets, your grip is only so strong, but your back, your entire back, the strength of your back is much stronger than your grip. That doesn't mean you have to use wraps for every set that you're doing back, because I know a lot of guys love to, build up their forearms and keep that grip strong, and one of the ways they do that is by not using wraps, which is fine. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to get some incredible results again in your back, even if you start doing some heavy buys, you may want to start using wraps. That doesn't mean you have to. I would just recommend it, because the one thing that changed for me regarding my back was when I went to wraps. And I'm not even down with, I know a lot of people use gloves. That doesn't do much for me. The glove kind of like starts catching, they start to smell. They also have the clamps that kind of are built into the gloves where you kind of lock those in. Again, I'm not down with that. When you go with a wrap, when you start wrapping your weights, your dumbbells, and other pieces of equipment, and you really know how to do that correctly, you're going to be shocked the intensity and how now your mind is just free from the grip, and now you strictly concentrate on the body part you're working on. It's a game changer for me. And if you look at a gym, most people don't have big backs. Some do. or they're not getting the results they want. And a lot of the reasons, I believe, is one is they're not getting a proper grip. They don't know how to properly do the movement or exercise. And again, regarding back, they're not using wraps because, again, everything they're doing, their grip is kind of giving out or becoming more, fatigued than the actual body part they're working on, if that makes sense. So really start using wraps if you can, in my opinion. Also concentrate on that grip. Right before you're about to do a set, rep, whatever the hell you're doing, make sure you have your hands in the right place, you have the right grip, you're using the right, type of weights or the right type of equipment. So I'm going to wrap it up there. Yeah, definitely keep an eye on your grip. Make sure you also, if you can, start working out your forearms because you want to also, at the end of your workout, I do 2-3 sets of doing some forearms. I either come up with them or you could reverse them. But whatever it is, you want to make sure also your grip is strong and powerful. Because again, if your arms, I can't say your arms, but if your forearms are weak, and I see this all the time, I see a lot of guys with great bis or tris, but their forearms are very weak. Get that strength in that arm and that hand, because when you start building up that hand strength, it's going to make also another big difference, especially when you're doing certain movements like benching or curling or pressing. You're going to have that again where you're not always having to worry about your grip slipping. You just want to build strength in those forearms and in your hand. And even if you do those squeezy things, people do that, or squeeze a ball, you want to have that strength in your hand. Don't forget about that. It's very important when first starting the workout, or if you're working out for many, many years. I think a lot of us forget that, but the grip, how important it is. All right? All right, I'm going to wrap it up there. If you get a chance, check out my podcast, The Rich Celenza Show, WTF Are You Talking About? Obviously, I have a YouTube channel. I also have a program out called Mastering Self-Confidence. It's to help men master their confidence. I get into a lot of different things, some of them being grooming, fitness, exercise. And what else do I got? I'm on Instagram. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn as well. All right? So that's all I got for you. If you're traveling, safe travels, and I wish you nothing but the best. Oh yeah, one more thing I'm always forgetting. Try to subscribe and also check out Strong Arm Sports. There it is for those who are serious. All right, that's one of my sponsors and they are dope. They're awesome. All right, take care.